Okay, yeah. So we're playing Final Fantasy, but there's been a Tarkov update. So this is interesting. We're back to bring you our newest and biggest tournament, Amped. So this is from the Hunt. And quick thing, yesterday it appears that I was wrong. Shocker. Not that I can't necessarily care. People are wrong all the time. The image that was posted yesterday that had something to do with a labs-related event, I neglected the alt text at first with the teaser tweet saying that it wasn't an in-game event. Although, technically speaking, this is still an in-game event. It's just not related to like a wipe-related thing. So there's a tournament, 144 players, private servers. So they're going to be using the ETS servers again, probably, and then repurpose them for 144 players on private servers, probably a labs-related event. 10,000 British pound or euro, whatever the hell this symbol is. I don't know. It's not a Freedom Eagle, so whatever. Prize pool with drops enabled. Look, I'm a bigoted idiot American, okay? Just bear with me. Application links and tournament information are found in our Discord here. So you can go to Hunt Premier, the discord.gg/Hunt Premier. This might actually be, there's a community member named Irish Asian that has been notoriously forcing people to reset their stashes, like streamers, forcing them to reset their stashes via donations. He's been throwing money at Tarkov creators forever. The guy is a legend. He's an amazing dude. Super wholesome guy. Has been a driving force between a lot of content creators in the Tarkov space being able to do what they do for a living. Huge help to a lot of creators. I think he's reset like almost 40 stashes from different content creators over the last month or so. He was looking at throwing into a prize pool for a tournament for Tarkov. This could have something to do with it. It could end up being that he had a hand in this to kind of juice up the ability for them to give away a little bit more cash, which, if so, is sick. But the big takeaway here is that this is, I guess, slated for what, July 15th? You were saying, somebody who said that this is July 15th. Is that right? It says it on the graphic. Oh, yeah. Europe, 15th of July. Okay, yeah. North America, July 1st. So we know then in that case, they wouldn't necessarily wipe the game. But if this is on private servers, with it being on private servers, they can set up whatever scenario they want. So they can say everybody's level 40 with level 15 skills like they've done in the past with all the traders unlocked and everything, and everybody gets a stash of cash or whatever, and they can dress up their PMCs however they want to. It doesn't necessarily have anything at all to do with the live side, but it's more likely that they wouldn't necessarily wipe the game until after this like wipe cycle is over with, because of the push of all of the other content creators having FOMO and trying to keep up with each other in this, you know, arbitrary race of people that want to try to get to level 42 and like max out their stashes and all this other stuff as fast as they possibly can to get to any and all new-ish whatever content that there might be in a wipe cycle patch, so that they can be the first person to see it and make content about it. That's just kind of how it's always been. So the likelihood that there would be a tournament over a weekend or whatever, or on a day post-wipe that soon afterward, is pretty unlikely, which also kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit, because it's like, all right, well, why are you fucking up the whole game and the economy and stuff with like these massive repeated airdrops where everybody's getting loaded up with gear and meta ammo and everything, unless it was just kind of like we just don't give a shit for like the remainder of the wipe cycle. Like they just don't care. It does raise a question though, like what content is there for them to add to the game? And to that, I really don't know either. If they wipe it, it's kind of like a for what? There isn't like any big map or any new content of any kind that I can think of that they have ready to be able to drop into the game. The only thing that they've really been talking about from a content perspective is, aside from the animations and the vaulting and stuff that they wanted to add and some new guns, the big like expansion stuff would be to streets, but that's nowhere near ready and probably won't be until Christmas. So I don't know what it is that they would be able to add with a wipe patch, aside from it just being stale and them wanting to reset the game so that they get an influx of players and some more game sales or something. It really doesn't make any sense for them to wipe it right now. So I know that Nolan said that it's not likely that they're going to wipe anytime soon, and I do agree with him there. It's just like, I don't understand the idea of doing like this massive, like multi-day long, you know, it's approaching a week now where they've just had like constant planes dropping like ridiculous weapons crates full of stuff, and that hasn't slowed. And they made it easier to kill Killa now, because instead of him having 5 spawns, he's got 2. He doesn't spawn underground anymore. He only spawns on like the first floor or the second floor mall proper, where he's usually spawning. They took away all of the garage spawns. So he's even easier to get now. So I don't know. I don't know what they're planning on doing here. It looks like they're trying to get people amped up for Arena, but I don't even know if that's anywhere near ready either. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And apparently, as of the tail end of, I don't know, the tail end of this video, I guess, the airdrop event has ended as of now. So I guess we'll see a wipe at the end of July or after the tournament's over, maybe. I don't know. Just kind of weird that they would like change the whole economy around and like mess with all that for, I don't know, 4 days, but it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, that's the news for Tark, and I'm gonna go back to playing Final Fantasy 16. We got the whole game for Final Fantasy. So if you guys feel like coming by and checking out the stream, you know, we're live right now, so come say hi. Okay, all right, see ya.